Hello Cancer, welcome back to the Esoteric Empire. I'm so glad that you decided to join me for your reading. So we're focused on the middle of your March, which is still Pisces season, which means it is still a watery energy. So you could be loving it or hating it, just depends on how much water you have in your chart. Okay, so your energy you're going to be feeling the most of is Leo. So you could definitely be around a Leo, but I feel like this is more of the energy of Leo. So yeah, I feel like some of you are Cancer Leo cusp, and maybe some of you are just now understanding that, and so you're like, oh, that makes more sense, like now I understand. Yeah, so I definitely see some of people are having those type of revelations, and I also feel like you guys are in the sun. Okay, so somebody's like sitting in the sun, or somebody's getting warmed up by the sun. I don't know what the significance is in that, but that's the messages I was getting. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for my lovely Cancers, my Cancerians, during this time. Okay, some of you guys are having a tough time with forgiving someone or apologizing. You don't want to do that. Or you were waiting on someone to apologize and they never did. Okay, see there's some little issues here. Ooh, so we have all people here. All right, so you're dealing with people for sure. You got a lot of energy, and I feel like you're very explosive right now. You're popping off at the mouth. Okay, you talking your shit. I feel like you are moving very quickly. I feel like you're very irritated. So we're gonna see what all of this is about. All right, so I feel like there's 3 people here. For whatever reason, I feel like you are the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're very much so like, don't talk to me. You're giving someone the cold shoulder. I also feel like you feel betrayed, or you cut 2 people off because you're not fucking with them. There's a Libra here, or someone who has Libra rising, maybe Libra and their moon sign or something that I'm seeing. You and another person, maybe I don't know who this other person is, but whoever you're at odds with, there's a Libra or somebody trying to mediate it. They might not be a Libra, but they're trying to like fix it. They're trying to make y'all be friends again, or make up or something like that. Or you guys could be arguing over this other person that seems to be like fine. So let's just get into all of this. So let's see if we can get some signs. Who's the Queen of Swords? Okay, the Magician. All right, who's this King of Wands? Oh. Okay, so you actually might be the King of Wands, which makes sense because you do have the 8 of Wands here. And who's this Libra? Okay, so there's someone who has a lot of Venus energy, and then there's someone who has a lot of Mercury energy. So I feel like this, okay, all right, I see you. So Cancer, you're right here. You're the King of Wands in reverse, meaning that you are not having it. You're very fed up. You are not thinking before you, you're just reacting. You're like, you're upset. You're upset. You might be fighting. I'm not going to lie. Some of you are still on that level. Some of you are ready to fight, at the very least. I feel like this was a long time coming, though. I feel like this didn't just happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you've been keeping your mouth closed. You've been smiling for a long time, and now you're like, no, you're not about, like, this is the last straw. Ooh, okay. Yeah, because I also feel like you were putting up with something for a long time. They were pulling the wool over your eyes, or they were tricking you. And now you're like, no, like you're not gonna do that. Like, I feel like even if it was somebody else that you were trying to help, like maybe they hurt somebody that you love or something like that, you know what I mean? But I feel like you were quiet for a long time, but like not anymore. There's a Gemini or a Virgo involved in the situation, and I feel like they were the one doing the dirt or something, and then we have like this other person over here who just needs help, or they're trying to help the situation out. All right, this is kind of like all over the place. Okay, yeah, so I feel like you're trying to stick up for this Taurus or this Libra person, whoever it is that you feel like needs support or help, or somebody that you care about. You're like, no, we're gonna make sure you get what you deserve. Like, that's not fair. Like, you're sticking up for them, but you're doing it in a very like, sporadic way. Yeah, because this person, they're like really quiet, like they don't really stand up for themselves, and I think that's something you don't like when people get bullied, or when you feel like you care about somebody and you know that they're a sweet person and they're getting like, you know, they're getting messed with or treated bad. So you're like, like we gonna fix this. And then this Gemini or this Virgo person, let's see. So they're showing up as the mother of earth and strength. Oh, so that's who you're going against. Okay, so this person, that Gemini or Virgo person, they have a lot of control over the Libra or Taurus, and you're tired of it. You're like, you come off as this like, I never mess up, I never do anything wrong, and you see right through that bullshit, and you're like, no, like today is the day where you're not going to be able to do this. Like, you're not going to be able to manipulate them anymore. You're not going to be able to bribe them anymore. I feel like they kind of treat the person you're trying to help out like a servant or something. And I think maybe in the beginning, like this could even be like your mom and your sibling. Like you're not going to treat my sister like that or my brother like that. Or it could just be that your siblings are in a bad relationship or something. You're like sticking up for them. You're like, no, hell no. But you were definitely looking out for this person. Okay. All right. So, okay. I feel like we got pretty deep, but I want to go deeper. So what happened? What did you... Okay, so I asked, what was this person that is manipulating? I said, what did they do? And the card came out, they were being them. We got the Magician card twice. So this person, they just, like, I feel like they're an opportunist, or they control a lot of the situations, or they make things fall in their favor, which is like, there's nothing wrong with that unless you're manipulating someone. So I feel like you see their bullshit now. You're like, no, like you're fucked up. Like, why would you be treating this person like this? Or why do you think you can talk to anybody any kind of way? Like, no. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it involves them being immature, or them just talking recklessly. I feel like they don't really have a lot of emotional bones in them, and I feel like that pisses you off too. Like, I feel like you're looking at it like, you can't just go around breaking people's hearts, or you can't just go around like trying to break people down. And so I feel like you're emotional about this situation because you feel like they are a predator, or you feel like they're fucked up. I feel like you feel like they just, I don't know the word for it, but you see something that other people around them are not seeing, and you're like, no, like we're gonna stop this today. Okay. And see, this Taurus or Libra person, or whoever the person that needs help, they feel like they have to, they're trying to juggle. They don't want to pick a side because I think they love both of you guys, but I feel like they're getting manipulated by the other person. And you're like, look, if I help you, like, you got to take my help. Like, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, if you need me, I'm here. But if you're not going to take my help, then you can't be calling me for help or nothing. But I feel like you're doing this out of your own, like, want to. I don't think they even called. I think you just saw something and you were like, hell no. Like, this is what you've been putting up with? Like, no, not anymore. Yeah, you just had enough. I feel like with this person, you've noticed how they've been for a while. And for whatever reason, at this time, you cannot contain yourself. You're like, like, today is the day where we end this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you are cussing them out. I feel like you are, like, trying to break them down. I feel like you're doing everything in your power not to fight them or physically put your hands on them, but you really do want to. And I see that. You're fed up. And I feel like you have more emotions towards it than this person. And so this person over here is numb, child. And I think that's one thing that's bothering you too, because you know they're not going to fight back. Or you feel like this person is so different now. You're like, what? Like 2 years ago, you would never let anybody talk to you like that. So I feel like you see that they've changed them, you know, and I feel like that pisses you off as well. Ooh-wee. All right. So we already know who's around who. We already know who's looking like what. So let's just go ahead and get, you know, some balancing energy out here. And let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. And then we're going to look at what spirit wants to tell you. Ace of Wands. Your higher self said, do that shit. They said whoop that ass. No, I'm just playing. But no, seriously, you really are. You probably gonna whoop somebody's ass, or maybe not whoop their ass. Okay, maybe it's more like you're going to let them know that they gotta stop treating that person like that. You're not gonna have it. Okay, you're not having it. I really like how this card looks actually. All right. Let's see what spirit wants you to know. Oh, okay. Triumph. Yeah, it's almost like they're saying, like, go ahead, like, do it, like, you have our support. This person, you could be taking up for a child too, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you're defending the weak at this point. So yeah, do it. You will be successful at it, but just be careful, child. Okay. All right, so that is your message for the middle of March. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and it resonated with you, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. And if you would like to have notifications on when I post for the end of March and other videos that I have coming your way, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification button right next to it so that you're notified. And then also, if you want to have a private reading with me, email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.